You might think I'm at a bar in a restaurant, but I'm actually in a home at Shawnee, Kansas, and I am looking at one of the most unbelievable things I've ever seen in a home. You can't see it, it's right behind you, so you're gonna have to stick around for a full tour of this home, as well as this amazing feature in this new build. But before that, we are gonna get to everything in Shawnee, Kansas. Tons of other new builds, pre-existing homes, things to do so that you can decide if Shawnee, Kansas is right for you. We're in Beaver Farms, and this house behind me we're gonna tour right now. But in Beaver Farms, you have a lot of these new builds, probably built within the last year or two, and you also have a lot of land behind it. So if you want privacy and you want accessibility to the rest of Shawnee, this is gonna be a good option for you. So let's go on inside and check this place out. Okay, come inside this house in Beaver Farms. Come check it out. Brand new build, nobody's lived in this house before. Beautiful new construction in this area. First thing I want to point out to you is this door. I would expect Beaver Farms is going to be a pretty welcoming, safe, charming neighborhood. So this is nice. I mean, if you want privacy, this is obviously not going to be the door for you, but if you want to be able to see what's going on, and you also have the privacy of, your garage and this part of the house that juts out, so your door sits a little bit further back, but this is nice to be able to see, everything that's going on in your neighborhood. Come over on this side and you'll see, man, really large living area. This is the trend nowadays for a lot of builders. They do a lot of big, large living spaces. I like a couple of things. Number one, the stonework. Incredible stonework on this fireplace. You can see the fire's going now. It's fall in Kansas City, perfect fireplace weather. And then you could see the lighting on these shelves. Awesome. You could put books here. You could put collectibles here. This is obviously a place for your television if you want to mount it up there. I would probably keep my television in the basement, but this is awesome. This is just a great space. It's a great presence. You come in, put a chair out here, put a couch out here, just have a nice, awesome, relaxing space. Come over to this side, and you can see the lighter accents on these cabinets, the wood accent. I think it's very classy. Very muted, understated, kind of brightens up the house, if you will. Now that's up to you. Again, we've talked about a lot about building in Kansas City. If you want to build, you need to reach out to us as soon as possible, because a lot of these things can be negotiated if you catch the builder early enough, if you get the lot early enough. If for this, I mean, this is already done. They're not going to tear out these cabinets unless it's at great cost to you as the buyer. So reach out to us, 8164-MOVE-KC. We can help you build this home or a home that's like it, with your finishes and touches. Now, come over here. You can see this is the microwave. Really cool microwave that's built in on top of your oven. So you've got your cooktop area here. And then come in here, you've got nice gas stove, quality appliances that do come with the home. You've got your big bar area where, of course, you can seat people if you want to serve them breakfast. Plenty of counter space, really nice gray backsplash with the tile. You've got your vent hood, so when you cook, you don't have those nasty smells that linger around in your kitchen. And then this is where you would put your refrigerator. So all very functional kitchen space, really great, ready for you to use, basically. If you're looking for a new build that's ready to go, this could be the one. Now come through here, and what you're gonna see is a very large pantry area. With the automatic light, you saw it turned on just as I opened the door. And kind of wanted to point out some things to you as we come through. In the pantry, if you can get this shot over here, in the pantry, you've got a lot of automatic switches. You can put timers on these switches in order for you to make sure your lights are on or off at a certain time. I think that's a really nice feature. I haven't seen that much in new builds. Now, if you watch until the end, there's something in this new build that I have not seen, and I'm not exaggerating, in literally any other Kansas City home. And if you're a guy, you're especially gonna wanna stick around for this one, because you'll probably never guess what it is. I've never seen it before, and I would love one in my own house. So let's head over to the primary bedroom. Before we get to the primary, we have mudroom. This is the garage behind me. You've got the mudroom. So you come in, take your shoes off, relax, take your coat off if it's raining, and then you've got your laundry area. So for your dirty clothes, you don't have to carry them through the house. Toss them in here, throw them in the wash. Don't have to worry about them. There's 2 bedrooms on this level. Let's go to the primary first. Coming through this main living area, and you open up to a very large primary bedroom. This is huge. It has a bay window so that you have this beautiful view of the acreage behind you. There's really not much going on behind you, which is great if you want your privacy, if you want peace and quiet. You could put a fence up, or you could just decide to leave it open. I have young kids. I'd probably let them go out there and explore. I mean, they'd probably get, you know, ticks and mosquitoes and stuff like that. But hey, that's part of growing up. That's part of childhood. So you can let them run out there. I think during the snow, when the snow starts to come, that'd be a great sledding hill as well. That'd be kind of cool. Coming through here, you've got this accent wall. I would put my bed right here, and you can see super wide. Easily put a California King in here if that's what you want. Easily put a king size bed or something smaller if you want just more room. You have outlets on either side so that you can have a nightstand where you can charge your phone, keep your alarm clock, what have you. All a really great area. Behind this pocket door is the primary bathroom. Let's come in here and check it out. In this primary bathroom, tons of storage. Storage here, storage down here, all the drawers that you could want, the cabinet space here, and then you got two pretty deep, pretty large sinks, his and her side, as it were, and you can easily, store everything, keep this all really neat. Come over here, you've got a walk-in shower. I mean, this is a huge shower. As you can see when you're coming in, you've got shower head. The nice little thing about these showers is, you kind of want to notice the details. Not only are there two shower heads, so if you wanted to stand right here, you could get hit by both shower heads if you wanted to, but also these little shelves. I mean, you could put, you could put your soap here, you could put your shampoo here, and then on this side, you could have another shelf that you could put her shampoo here or soap here, whatever you want to do. So that's nice, and the builders noticing these details makes your life just a little bit easier. Come over here, you've got a very large soaking tub. I mean, these tubs are just so big. I'm about 6'1", 6'2". I can easily stretch out in this. I don't use tubs mostly because it's hard to find ones that fit. Being a slightly taller than average person, I don't like to feel crammed. It's hard to draw enough water to feel like you're experiencing all the advantages of a bath, but I don't think I would have an issue with this one. Come through here and you have the primary closet. Large walk-in closet. One thing that I like in these closets, you can see you have this, where this comes down, you can hang your clothes and then just kind of send it back up. This would be great. I mean, especially as the weather's changing now in Kansas City and getting colder. All our winter clothes are stored in our basement. What I would do if I was in this closet, I would store our winter clothes up there until the time has come. And then what I would do is I would put my summer clothes here, and then as I was changing things out, I might put my summer clothes, pull this down, hang it up there, and then put my winter clothes down to a place where I can more easily access it. I think that's great because then you're not having to haul things down to your basement, you're not having to haul things to your storage area, it's all right here. Okay, coming through to the other side, you have a secondary bedroom on this main level. This bedroom faces the front of the house, so you can see Beaver Farms and the rest of what's going on in your neighborhood. You can sleep your kids here, sleep your guests here. One thing that's nice if you sleep your kids here is that there is an attached bathroom. It's not a dedicated bathroom. It's kind of a Jack and Jill, not really a Jack and Jill situation, but what it is you've got this bathroom. It's got a pocket door into this bedroom. And then this door actually goes back out into the main hallway. So this would be the bathroom that your guests would use if they were over and watching the game or something like that. This would also be the bathroom that whoever's sleeping in that bedroom would be using. Downstairs, you've got another living area. Like I said before, this is a good place to put your television. Put it right over this fireplace. This is an electric fireplace, so you don't necessarily have to worry about like an actual open flame. It's got the LEDs, might blow a little bit of heat, but you could put a nice couch here. There's no windows in this area, so while that's not necessarily the best for natural light, it is great for watching television, watching the game, relaxing. Come over here and you've got a wet bar. This could be a whole nother kitchen setup if you wanted it to be. Upgraded countertops, functioning sink, and a fridge. So everything besides a cooktop, basically, in this area. And then check out this light fixture. I mean, it's pretty cool, right? Really up to your style. And then over here, you could put another dining room set. This would be a great pool table area. This would be a great poker table area. You could really do whatever you want in this location. I would probably put, a poker table. And then come in here, we'll see the other bedrooms. But before we get to that, this isn't the feature that I wanted to show you, but a feature that's really cool. You've got this kind of saloon door that opens that way. And this is an area that my kids would just go crazy in. This is a kids playroom is what I would use it for. So my kids being, 5 and 3 and 6 months, they would be crawling around in here, building forts, building houses. I mean, this is a cool area for a young kid to play in. Now coming through here, we've got 2 bedrooms on this level. The first one is down here. And what's nice about these bedrooms is that they're connected with the Jack and Jill bathroom that we're gonna see. So nobody necessarily needs to come upstairs to use the bathroom if they wake up during the night or something. Pretty good, spaciously sized bedroom. I would enjoy these bedrooms because basement bedrooms, they tend to be cooler. Not cooler as in like hipper, but cooler as in like temperature wise because they're underground, right? So you've got the concrete protecting you from the elements. During a summer's night, I bet you with this fan, you'd be just fine. You don't have to necessarily turn on the air. Better for energy efficiency. More comfortable because I like it really cold when I sleep. So like I said before, nobody has to go upstairs to use the bathroom. This is Jack and Jill. You've got 2 sinks and then you've got your water closet with a walk-in shower. So you can see that it's very convenient for whoever's sleeping down here. This bedroom is going to be about the same size as the other one that we were just in, but you can see that everybody has everything they possibly could need in this area. Now, I told you I'm going to show you something that I've never seen before. I mean, I'm super excited to show you, especially for you guys. You are going to like them. You're going to like this feature. So come through here, and we haven't seen this half bath before, but you've got a half bath with a sink. You've got a toilet, and for the first time ever in a Kansas City home that I've seen, you've got a urinal. So for you men out here who want to use a urinal in your house, I mean, this one has it, right? So I've never seen this before, not even in $1 million houses, but you can get this house for $774,000 in Shawnee, Kansas. Now, what do you think? Is it good value? Is it a bad value? That's up to you to decide, but we're gonna see more homes in Shawnee. Okay, welcome to one of my favorite floor plans. We are right in the heart of Shawnee, Kansas, and if you stick around to the end, I'll tell you how much this house is. But this is a California split, and when you initially come in, you notice this because you've got this living area with the kitchen, and then you've got this living room down there. Now, as you're looking around down there, this is nice because you have this ability to kind of oversee everything, which is why I like it. I like it because it's a combination of having an open floor plan and a bunch of like different rooms and areas that are designated for you to live in. So down there you had the fireplace, and of course you saw the TV, you saw the entertainment area. But come up here, and you're going to see that this is functionally, the floor plan separates this out to a different room. Even though you're not really in a different room, you're just in a different level of the same open space. So here you've got, this would be akin to your formal dining room, right? You put a big table here, and then the nice thing is if you had a big party, you could be eating here, and then you could have guests eating down there, or you could have the game on down there and then eat up here, and just kind of have everybody interconnected in this space while still having individual rooms. As you come into this kitchen, you see that you've got decent counter space. You got an electric stove and oven with your microwave, and all the appliances for this one do stay. So that's the advantage of buying a resale home. But here's the thing. If you buy new build or if you buy resale, you need to give us a call because we will help you negotiate all of these things and get you in the right home. 816-4-MOVE-KC. You got your kitchen sink, and what's nice about the kitchen sink is it overlooks the back patio, which is really nice. We're gonna go check that out next. And then over here, you've got a pretty nice pantry area, decently sized, so that you can store all your extras as you're enjoying your kitchen and your cooking. So come through here and let's take a look at this back patio. Okay, back patio, really nice. This is covered, it's got the mosquito netting so you can spend your days out here. I mean, even though it's October, there's still mosquitoes out. It's a little bit hot for October in this time of year. And this would be nice to just keep the bugs out, keep the mosquitoes out, but you could still come out here and eat outside during a nice fall night. Okay, let's head back inside and let's see what's on this first main level, and then we're gonna take you to other parts of the house. Okay, so back to this main level, and if you come down here, you can see you have access to all the bedrooms. There's a bedroom up there. We're gonna save that for a little bit. That's the primary bedroom, but we're gonna stay on this level and just show you the size of these bedrooms on this main level. I'm referring to the main level as like the kitchen, the dining room area. So come through here. We can see this was probably a kid's bedroom with the wallpaper. It's pretty cool. I mean, this is something that obviously, if you're buying a resale house, you get the quirks of the old house that kind of come with it, but decently good, decently sized room. Queen size bed would easily fit. Full size bed would be great. Maybe even a king. You might be pushing it a little bit. You've got a lot of closet space. I mean, tons of closet space. If this is just a kid's room, like they were using it for, this is plenty of closet space. One thing I wanted you to notice is that you've got not only a light up here, but you've got these sconces in each of the rooms. That just adds a nice little touch that you wouldn't necessarily get otherwise. Just a little bit extra light in these secondary bedrooms. In between these two secondary bedrooms, you've got a hallway bathroom. It's got basically everything that you need in there. You've got a tub shower combo, of course your toilet and your sink. What you would probably do is you would have, maybe your kids sharing these two rooms, or your kids in this area, and it kind of keeps them all contained because they've got their own bathroom. This room is decently big, about the same size as the other room, and you can see the paint scheme. It's dark, but that's going to be one of the things. If you buy resale, you'll have to do your own modifications to the house to make it your own. Coming back to the end of this hallway, you have the laundry area, which is nice. Every house that I see that has a dedicated laundry area, I think it's a great luxury. It's nice to have a shelf to put your stuff, put your detergent. That's all really fantastic. Let's head upstairs to the primary bedroom. If you're coming from here, you take these 5 or 6 stairs up and you reach this landing. What's cool about this landing is if you can just get a peek, you can see what's going on in the entirety of the home as you lean out. Some of the other open concepts, open California splits, will have even more. This wall won't be here and you'll have even more of a view of what's going on. But I think that's really cool to have this just at the top. This is a linens closet, so if you open it up, put your towels here, bed sheets, store everything that you need here, and then that comes to this very large primary bedroom. A couple nice features about this. Number one, you have a higher than normal ceiling. This is high enough, it makes the room feel bigger. That's a really nice thing. You have enough room here for probably a California king, and you have individual light switches for these lights here. So if you're, it's like kind of like, it reminds me of like the airplane seats where you have your own individual reading light. So you got one here, and then on this side, you've got one here. That's pretty cool, nice little touch. If we come to this side of the room, you have a large walk-in closet. You've got plenty of space here for all of the clothes that you need. You're gonna notice that obviously it's not as big as the walk-in closets as we have on some of the new builds. And you know what? A little hint at the price, you're not paying anywhere near how much you'd be paying for a new build. So that's obviously you're gonna pay for what you get. Another thing I want you to notice is the ambient lighting in this high ceilinged area. This is cool because you've got a light that just kind of casts off just a little bit more light off the top. I think that's a really nice feature with this room. So not only does it feel big, not only is it big, you have these extra features. And then we come all the way here to this extremely large primary bathroom. You've got a jetted tub, you've got a shower there, you've got your double vanities, a water closet, and then more space. So when I said there's a his and her space in that walk-in closet, I mean, really, you could do like, her closet there, his closet out there, and have more than enough space than you would need. Now, if you thought that was a lot of living space, which it is, you're gonna really like what you see down here. There's a ton more living space here. This is not really a basement area because, as you're gonna see later, there's actually a sub basement to this, but this is just a second living room. I mean, this spans the entire expanse of the footprint of the kitchen and the dining room area that's right above it. And this could be used for all sorts of things. What's nice about this is that this is still above grade. This is still above the ground. We're actually not underground yet. We will have a space that you can go to in case of a tornado or a storm. That's actually through this door. But before we go down there, let's show you what's immediately behind you on this side, because this side is this kind of extra suite here. You've got this room that you could use as maybe like a sitting room. You could come down here and just use this as a reading room. It has access to another full bathroom. that has tub shower combo, sink, and toilet. And if you come all the way in here, this is a 4th bedroom. A little bit narrower, so you're gonna wanna, account for that when you decide what kind of bed you put in here. But this has closet, has an egress, and then through here, there's some more storage that's unfinished. Now, let's go to the last part of the basement, and I'll show you the unfinished part that's a sub-basement. Come down here, and we're gonna see all the extra space that you have down here. This is crazy. I mean, this is completely unfinished, and what's nice about it not being finished is a lot of people would want to finish this and make this into extra living space, and you can. But when you're buying a house in Kansas City, one of the best things to know about it is the condition of the foundation. When you're going around and you're looking at things, if this was completely finished, you wouldn't be able to see the foundation walls, you wouldn't be able to see any issues with it. Let me tell you a quick story. Had a client who bought a house that had a completely finished basement. When they went to remodel it and they started ripping stuff out, there were a lot of cracks, a lot of flaws in the foundation wall behind it. Now, is there any way to x-ray behind that wall and tell? No, you have to buy a house like this that has completely unfinished foundation to know that this is sound before you started to finish it. Now, of course, again, you can't x-ray a foundation. There's perks to a finished foundation, but there's also perks to having it unfinished like this. This is in really good shape. No big cracks, no big flaws on this foundation here. Now, I told you if you stuck around until the end, I'll tell you the price. This house is a large house for $489,000 in Shawnee, Kansas. Now, do you think that's overpriced? Go ahead and comment below, and we're gonna head to a different location in Shawnee. Okay, in Shawnee, you have a lot of villas and you have a lot of townhouses. This townhouse, and stick around to the very end and I'll tell you the price of this townhouse, is one of the nicer ones that I've seen in the entire Kansas City area. It's brand new, nobody's ever lived here before. See if you can guess how much this townhouse costs. There's 3 bedrooms upstairs, there's another bedroom downstairs, and there's plenty of room. So as you're looking through this, as you're watching this, see if you can guess the price of this brand new townhouse. Now coming through here, you have, of course, this beautiful open living space. Now the limitation with townhouses, of course, is that you're sharing a wall with the other townhouses. And this is nice because you kind of got the end townhouse here. And what's nice about this is you have all of these windows. If you're more in the middle, you don't have as much light. You only have the front and the back to get light through. But in the ends, you've got these nice big picture windows. And what I want you to notice here, you've got the shiplap and really beautiful and functional fireplace. This one would just flip on with the touch of a switch or the touch of a remote and provide decent warmth as well as some nice ambient lighting in this area. Come through here and you can see it's all interconnected. You've got dining area, you've got kitchen. This kitchen has really nice upgraded countertops for this price. Again, see if you can guess the price in the comments. And a lot of these townhouses are for sale right now. There's tons of incentives that sellers are offering to you as buyers, especially with new builds, new constructions. So reach out if you want to know more about this townhouse or any new build in the Kansas City area. This kitchen is great because you have nice gas stove for you cooks out here. You've got a microwave with a built-in vent, and you've got your refrigerator all right here. Very convenient for cooking, very convenient for preparing, and in this small footprint, you have tons of counter space. You've got your 50-50 sink, and then you've got open counter space to prepare anything you want here. You could put this as a serving counter space for your guests that come through here. So really nice, really beautiful area. Now coming upstairs, you've got 2 bedrooms on this side and you've got the primary bedroom over here. Come over here and you'll see how big these secondary bedrooms are. Also tons of natural light, and I really do enjoy these casement windows. Basically all you do is you flip this up and then you start winding this out and the window starts to open and close. You don't necessarily have to do anything with your hands to get your hands dirty. My windows are always dirty because I never clean them. This secondary bedroom has plenty of space for queen size bed. You could probably even push a king size bed in here. It might feel a little bit tight with that, but definitely queen would be perfect in this secondary bedroom. Upstairs in the hallway, you've got a really nice full bathroom. This would be for your guests or for your kids that are sleeping in those secondary bedrooms. You got your sink, your toilet, and your tub shower combo. Everything that you could possibly need to, not have people use your primary bedroom. Nice feature about this is you got laundry on the main bedroom or the bathroom where the bedrooms are. This level is going to have obviously all your closets, and it's going to be easy to transport all of your stuff from your master closet or from your primary closet, your secondary closets, into this area to wash them and then back again. So all your clothes really never have to leave this area, unless it's the clothes that you're wearing, of course. And then you come down through here, and this is cool because I would use this a lot. This is a really nice built-in desk area, study area. This is awesome, fantastic for just a private place to study, a private place to read. This is great. I love this area. Now coming into this primary bedroom, it's very large. It's spacious. This is a king-size bed, and you've got plenty of room. You could even do a California king that's a little bit wider, and you would still have plenty of room. You've got these nice casement windows that are right next to either side of the bed that give you a lot of natural light. If you can see, you're right off the highway for convenient highway access, and then you also have a nice green area right behind you. Come through here, and I want to show you a couple things about this primary bathroom that for this price point, I think you're getting really nice features. You've got dual vanities. In this townhouse, in this price point, I think this is great. Dual vanities, and then you've got a very large walk-in shower with nice tiling. This is upgraded stuff here. Of course, if you build this yourself, you're gonna have some customization, so you need to call us before you start building so that we can help you navigate your way through that. 816-4-MOVE-KC is our number. Call or text us. We would love to hear from you if you're deciding to move to Kansas City. While this primary doesn't have a walk-in closet, you do have a very large closet that extends almost the whole length of this entire room. So you have plenty of room to keep your clothes. Not gonna be a walk-in, but it's gonna be plenty of room. Let's head downstairs because there's a whole other basement level. Coming downstairs, not all townhouses have a finished basement, but this one definitely does. You've got another bedroom down here as well as a different living space down here. So this is really great use of space for this townhouse. Most of it is finished, so you don't have to invest money in doing this. Again, we're gonna hint at the price. It starts with a 4, okay? It starts with the 4, so it's in the 400,000s. Come through here and you're gonna see you've got this, which is actually a conforming bedroom. Closet, egress, put a bed right here. I mean, this is probably about the size of a queen, is probably the most that you're gonna wanna put in this room because it is narrower than the other bedrooms, but great functionality. I mean, if you've got that teenager at home that wants their own space, this is a great place to put him or her. And then they've got their own living space down here, and they've got a full bathroom on this side as well. So with this, as you can see, as you come through here, you've got another walk-in shower that's nicely tiled. You've got your vanity, and then you've got a toilet. I told you that the price of this townhouse starts with a 4. It is $440,000 for this brand new townhouse in Shawnee, Kansas. So we're gonna see a lot more houses. So if attached living isn't your thing, keep on watching. We are in a subdivision called Lakeview Estates in Shawnee, Kansas. Homes in Lakeview Estates are probably in the $500,000 to $600,000 range. And you can see it's a well-established neighborhood. You've got mature trees, beautiful houses, mostly upkept houses. So it's gonna be a competitive market to get into Lakeview Estates. But we're coming to this vacant house here that is on the market right now in Lakeview Estates. This is truly a massive house. So you're gonna wanna see how big it is on the inside. I mean, it is just massive. And honestly, it's really well maintained. It's probably a one-owner house where the person who built it lived in it for a long time and is now selling it. So come on inside and we're gonna see how big this house is on the inside. Let's come inside this house and see what living in a more established neighborhood in Shawnee is like. Because a lot of people, they don't wanna live in a new build, they don't wanna live in a small home, and they might have the budget to spend to get to, the $500,000 price point. Immediately, the first thing that you notice is this living room. So come in through here and you can see just how, the thing that you kind of walk in with this is the presence of this room. You've got a large mantle with a fireplace, and this fireplace actually services both sides. So if you were to light it up, you can see on the other side, you can kind of see right through it. This is the first thing that I noticed about this house coming in. I mean, wall to wall and ceiling to floor windows. Massive windows, let in a ton of light, and also give this place a really classy look. This is just a well-maintained house in Lakeview Estates. Okay, come through here, you've got a formal dining room and a kitchen area. This formal dining room also has the same aesthetic. So basically you have just a panoramic view of the entirety of your backyard. We're gonna go out there in a little bit and you're gonna see why you might want that view, because it's a nice neighborhood. It's a nice area. But you can see the same windows adorn this living room as well. You'd put your table in this area. This is more of like an eat-in kitchen, not necessarily a formal dining room. We're gonna see as we get back around to the front of the house and make this a loop, there is a formal dining room up at the front. Coming out here, the first thing I think about is tranquility. It's really nice back here. You've got woods that just are right here. I bet you see deer. I'll bet you see all sorts of wildlife coming right through your backyard. And it's not a terrible amount to maintain as well. It's a nice little footprint where you could be mowing. And then of course you've got this gazebo. This gazebo is going to be perfect when the weather it's during mosquito season, during the summers, during the springs, and sometimes, I mean, honestly, mosquitoes have been lasting even until the fall. One thing to notice in this gazebo is this mosquito netting is in really good shape. You have so many gazebos like this that it just is kind of decrepit, kind of run down. People don't take care of the netting, but this would definitely keep the critters out. You don't have to worry about getting bit if you were to sit out here. Coming back around to the inside, like I said, this is the eat-in kitchen area. And as you can see right by you, that fireplace, if it were to flare on, it's the same fireplace that's in your living room. So on both sides, that fire is essentially warming and servicing both sides. You've got a large kitchen. Of course, might need some cosmetic updates. There's some things that are definitely outdated in this house, but I would say it's pretty much ready to go. Let's just say you don't want to move in and immediately do a project. I don't think you have to. I think this kitchen has been maintained well enough that you could cook in it. It could be functional for you for quite a while until you decided that you had the budget to change this out. And then this house would be extremely stunning. Come over here, there's something unique that you don't see in many houses. I've only seen it in like 1 or 2 houses, and that's on like higher end luxury houses. Remember, houses in Lakeview Estates are going $500,000 to $600,000. So come through here and I'll show you something over here. This is a dog wash. Basically, all they've done is they've elevated a tub, given you an area to wash your dog. If you have a dog, you clip his leash right here so that he's comfortable, and then it's raised so you don't have to bend way over to wash your dog. Having a stinky dog myself and no good way to, shower him, this would be a huge plus. I would use this all the time. You come through here and this is your laundry room. Laundry washer dryer would sit right here with a cabinet to store all your stuff. Now as you come through here in this kitchen, a lot of these 80s builds, they do have unique, charming features like this. It's a little built-in desk, you put your mail here, you put your bills here. This is kind of a desk that I wouldn't necessarily use for like long stretches of typing or writing or reading, but definitely would use this to kind of keep my stuff organized. This is where all our mail would go, etc. if we bought this house. Come follow me, and we're back in this main living area, but instead of going there, we're gonna go over here to this formal dining room. You've got a chandelier that has been maintained really well. You have casement windows. These windows have been replaced since this home has been built. And then also with this carpet, it's not like this carpet is in bad shape. Again, you could come in here and you could live in here for a few years and probably get a little bit more life out of this carpet before you had to replace everything. So that's one thing that's really nice about homes like this that have been maintained in this manner. Now, if you come all the way across, you'll notice that this house has an office. These French doors open to an office. Again, newer casement windows, and you could put a desk in this area, and this would be a great space to study because you have this big window with natural light, and you have these raised ceilings that make it seem just a little bit bigger. As we walk out of the office, you have a half bath there, so you don't have to interrupt people in their bedrooms or other areas if you needed to use the bathroom. And then coming through here, we're gonna see the primary bedroom, which is gonna be very large and on the main level. I do have a lot of people calling me saying, hey Jaylenn, I do want main level living. I'm getting older, my knees are getting sore, my hips are getting sore, what have it. And this house could fit the bill for you. This has main level living. You don't have to go on any other level. You have your primary bedroom here. Of course, needs some cosmetic upgrades, we know that. And that's why this house is priced the way it is. I'll tell you what the price is at the very end. You've got these bay windows that, again, overlook the tranquil backyard that we already saw. And then keeping to the theme of the fireplaces. This fireplace is visible from the inside of the bathroom as well as this primary bedroom. So walk through here with me and you're gonna see a bathroom that is extremely 80s, right? You've got this wallpaper, but you know, one of the things that when you're looking at wallpaper, yeah, it may not be in vogue, it may not be the most aesthetically pleasing or modern at the time, but this wallpaper has been really well maintained. This isn't wallpaper that has been torn up or torn to shreds or anything like that. Of course, it's outdated in terms of style-wise, but it's certainly not, it's certainly immaculately maintained. This tub is one of the bigger tubs that I've seen in all of Kansas City. I'll tell you this. I mean, this tub could easily fit maybe 3 people if you wanted to, you know, bathe all of your kids at once. Be no problem in this tub. And then coming through here, you have a really big walk-in closet, especially for the 80s. They didn't build a lot of walk-in closets this big. So you've got plenty of space for all your clothes, plenty of space for all your shoes, all your shirts, all your pants, whatever you need this closet for. Let's head upstairs to see the other 3 bedrooms in this house. What's nice about these bedrooms is that these 2 have a Jack and Jill bathroom connecting them. So if you come through here, you got a decently sized, I'd say maybe 15 by 12 bedroom that could fit a queen size bed pretty easily. You have newer casement windows on this bedroom as well. And if you come through here, you've got a good Jack and Jill situation that connects to the other bathroom. So with a lot of Jack and Jill bathrooms, you have this vanity that can be closed off from this side, and then you have your closet immediately behind me here. Now as we come through this side, as we come through this bathroom, this is of course is the water closet with the tub shower combo and the toilet. You have another vanity as well as another walk-in closet that's on this side that services this bedroom. This bedroom is pretty large as well. I think you could fit a king size bed pretty easily. This shelf would be pretty nice. I think what I would probably do is, you know, put my phone charger up here, I put my bed right here, put my phone charger right here, so it's right next to my bed. Easy access, really no hassle in this bedroom. Or you could put some decorations, bookshelf, that could be anything that you want in this bedroom. Now coming through this hallway, I mean, notice this built-in bookshelf. This is cool. As a lover of books and as somebody who wants to definitely read more, that doesn't, because of my kids, I don't have as much time to read as I want. I really envy this. You could put books up. In my own house, I like having books out because it kind of shows my kids that, hey, we prioritize reading. So that would be a nice little feature there. And then if you come through here, you have another bedroom that has quite a lot of space. You have a nice floor-to-ceiling window. You have a walk-in closet on this side as well. And then over here, you do have full bathroom that services this bedroom. Now that we've seen the entire upstairs, let's go down to the basement. It is cavernous down there. There's so much room and so much potential. Okay, look at all this space in this basement. It is completely unfinished for you to do whatever you want in here. I would imagine that if you finish this space, you're probably adding another close to 1,500 square feet to this house. This is massive. This is so big. Of course, it's not gonna be above grade square footage. It's gonna be below grade square footage. But if you didn't want to finish this and you've decided that this house was already big enough, because it is quite big, then you can just leave this the way it is and you could use this for very efficient storage. Now we've talked earlier about the fact that you can see the walls of the foundation, and these walls are in really good shape. Again, this house was taken care of. So you wanted to know how much this house is listed for. It is $550,000 in Lakeview Estates in Shawnee, Kansas. Now, we're gonna see other new builds in this video, so keep on watching, because not only are we gonna get back to that awesome new build that we started at, we're gonna see other new builds as well as other homes in the Shawnee area. Okay, we are at a house that's really affordable, and you're gonna see in a little bit why it's so affordable. It definitely is small, okay, a little spoiler alert, but I'll tell you that it's really good shape and it's really usable if this kind of fits your needs. So let's go. This is a house on a main road, Quivira Road in Shawnee. And as we come inside, you can see that everything's kind of right here. It's not gonna take too long to tour this at all, because I mean, it's small, right? It's small, but it's usable. You can see here they had a television mount. They had their TV here. They probably had some type of seating area just here, you know, maybe a little couch or something. They had a fridge here. And basically this is your living area, right? The kitchen is good use of space. You've got your, of course, your microwave, your range, nicer counters and countertops. So this is nicely upgraded. I would say that this is not like the lowest price countertop that you can buy. This is nice stuff here. I mean, it's got the soft close hinges and everything like that. So this is really great for, again, this price point. I'll tell you what it is in a little bit. One of the things that you're gonna have to think about is, of course, the size, right? It's only a 2-bedroom. So let's go see these 2 bedrooms as we come through this area. And these are the 2 bedrooms here, but before we get there, you've got laundry, of course, on the main level. This is only 1 level. So of course, laundry is gonna be on the main level. And then you're coming through here and you've got this bedroom. Now, of course, for this price, for what you're gonna be paying, it's gonna be smaller, but you do have nice high ceilings that make it seem a lot bigger. You know, there's a lot more expansiveness here because of the ceilings. You've got your closet, and of course you're facing the road, so you've got decent light through this little window. Could easily put, you know, maybe a queen size bed might be a little small width-wise, but you could put it this way, and you could have enough space in this room here. This room, I would say, is just a slightly differently configured, but one of the things that you can notice, and I hope it comes through in the video, is the quality of this house. This is not a rundown house. I would say this is pretty turnkey. Ready to go. If you decided to buy this house, 816-4MOVE-KC, you could be in this house right now and be living your life. Okay. You know what? If I was like not married and didn't have kids, I would love this house, right? I would have my bedroom in here, and then I would have my office in there. Like, this is just me talking from my experience, right? You can decide what works for you and your family. But again, for living in Shawnee, very desirable area, this house really can't be beat. So this is your full bathroom. You've got a pretty big tub shower combo. Of course, your toilet and your vanity, pretty simple. Not too much to it. Well maintained like the rest of this house. And then let's step outside and you'll see that there's some quality things about this house that is really nice. First, great deck. You've got a pretty large deck. You've got your, you know, kind of twinkle lights that are hanging here to create good ambience. And look over here, you've got a really nice privacy fence. I mean, this is in really good shape. This is definitely not bad. If you had a dog, this could work for you. And you're right off Quivira Road, so it's pretty easy to get around the rest of Shawnee. Now this house, like I said before, I'll tell you at the end, is $229,000. So for way under $300,000, under $250,000, you could be in this house and this could be your new home. We are in Quivira Highlands, and this neighborhood, probably houses go for anywhere from, you know, $700,000 all the way up to over $1 million. So this is definitely luxury in terms of Kansas City. Now, it might not be luxury in your market, but we're gonna see this house behind me. I'm not gonna tell you the price yet, but this is one of the most insane houses in the Kansas City metro. I once heard it said that it's probably the best hide and seek house in the entirety of the Kansas City metro. I mean, you can look at it behind me, the presence of this home. I mean, it belongs somewhere in like on the cliffs of, you know, Ireland or something like that. I don't know what I'm talking about, but let's go into the house and let's see what you can get. I mean, this is 5 beds, 5 bathrooms. It's like 5,300 square feet. It's massive. So this is gonna be pretty unique. And we've already seen a home that is kind of in the similar price point that's a new build. So it kind of gives you a hint of exactly how much this home costs. So it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna tell you the price until the very end, but you're gonna have to see this house to believe it because it's really cool. And it's located right in the heart of Shawnee, Kansas. So immediately when you walk in, you're greeted by this insane chandelier. I mean, it's really cool looking. Let's see, let's try to go up first and show you everything on the top level and work our way down, okay? So follow me on this side. As you come up here, this house boasts 2 primary suites. So this whole side, there's 2 places that you can kind of make your main space to live. And it's gonna take a special buyer, but you can see what's on the market in Shawnee. And I thought that it'd be an interesting house to see. Huge primary suite. You've got your primary bathroom here. So you've got dual vanities, you've got a walk-in closet, and you also have quite a nice shower on this primary bedroom. The thing with this house is that both of the primaries are on this side of the house and they're stacked one right on the top of the other. So you're gonna have to decide, do you want a house that has 2 primary bathrooms and 2 primary bedrooms? That's gonna be up to you. The first of these closets, very large. This house was built in the late 70s, 1977 to be exact. And of course, it's not gonna be as newly updated as the new build that we saw, but you're gonna see you get so much more house for the money. Coming out to this catwalk, I mean, this catwalk is really cool because to the side you have the entryway that we just came through. And then take a peek at this. I mean, to this side, you have this massive chandelier that overlooks a just huge living space. You got, we'll get down there in time, but right now we're still on this upper level where you can see you got way more space to live up here. This is another one of the 5 bedrooms that are located in this house. This one is not nearly as big as that primary, and it's not supposed to be. This is a secondary bedroom. I would sleep a kid in this room, maybe. It's gonna be, you know, anywhere from a queen size bed to twin size bed. That's probably what you're gonna be putting in this. Here's the strange thing about this secondary bedroom. You come in through this walk-in closet and you've got this door. You open this door and you've got even more closet that leads all the way around. You keep on following this, you notice that there's a space around here, and this leads to another bedroom. So, like I said, ultimate hide and seek house. If you have young kids, they would love playing in this house. They might get a little bit scared because it's so big. If you turned off some lights, it might be kind of spooky, but I think this would be a ton of fun if you had young kids to play hide and seek. Follow me this way. And then this is the last of the 3 secondary bedrooms that are on this top floor. You have a bathroom, you have a large closet. I mean, really everything that you need to use this floor to its maximum capacity. You could sleep a whole family on this floor. Let's go downstairs to the main living area. It's just really big. So as you're coming through the door, you notice that this staircase is really wide and it leads to just a really large living area. And then of course, you already saw part of the chandelier. This is really classy. It gives off a lot of really bright light and really makes this room kind of fresh and bright. Of course, you have your bay windows that overlook your land. Now here in Quivira Highlands, you have quite big lots. A lot of different people have pretty large yards. This one, most of the yard is located out front, and so there's not too much back here, but this is still nice with the privacy. Off of this living room, you have a kitchen. Now you have multiple places to put your table. You could put a small dining table here, or you can use this room as a formal dining room. I would probably use this room for when guests came over, and then when guests weren't over, I would use this side because it's much easier to serve when you have the kitchen table right here. You don't have to go to another room, but you have counter space upon counter space. You have this large kitchen island, you have this counter space over here, electric stove, new appliances, so this is freshly redone. More counter space over here, nice 50-50 black sink, really trendy nowadays. Of course, you'll have to bring your own refrigerator, so this is a spot where it would sit. Through here, you've got a walk-in pantry. And this walk-in pantry, of course, you can keep whatever you need in there. It's great to keep stuff handy, and it has a nice window to let in some natural light. Now, remember I told you we have another primary bedroom off of this side. So come follow me and you'll see that there's another really large bedroom. Before you get there though, you do have a half bath. So if guests are over hanging out, this is the bathroom that they would use. And then you come in here, this is another primary bedroom. Now you would have to decide, why do you need 2 primary bedrooms? Hey, you know what? You can always use more space, right? If you want people to stay with you, if you want to live in this with extended family, this would be the perfect house for that. If you wanted like a separate suite right on top of you, this would be great. But the way that this is configured, you have a deck that is right off the back. So really cool, nice. You can enjoy Quivira Highlands from your back deck. And then you have floor to ceiling windows that really kind of let natural light pour in. And then you have another primary bathroom that has basically all the same amenities as the one upstairs, except for this one has laundry right in your closet. So yep, this is really nice. You've got laundry, a new washer and dryer machine right here. So you got dirty clothes, throw them in here. They never have to leave your closet. The only way that they would be leaving your closet is if you're wearing them. So that's a really nice feature. I would love to have laundry in my closet. Large soaking tub. You have a little platform here for your soap or your phone or your book. Really nice. That's cool. I like that a lot. And then you've got quite an impressive walk-in shower with the rainfall shower head as well as a shower wand. Of course, right outside the shower, dual vanities. So for his and hers, getting ready, getting washed up, getting ready for the day. So again, 5,300 square feet. We're not even through with this house yet. Let's go. All right, let's go downstairs and see what's in the basement. There's more living area down here and more bedrooms. Coming through here and you'll see you have a pool hall area. This is, I mean, tailor-made for a pool room. You've got your cool Coca-Cola pool light there. Perfect for a pool table that would sit perfectly right here. You could play pool, you could play poker, whatever you want to do in this room. What's nice too, you get to convert this into a theater because there's no windows in here. You don't have to block out light. This is great. Come through here and you're gonna notice you have a ton of unfinished storage. Again, you could finish this out and make this into your own space. I would probably leave it. I mean, if you need more than 5,300 square feet, then you probably just would be better off buying a bigger house and finishing this one. But again, that's where you have to give us a call so that we can find out exactly what you need. 816-4MOVE-KC. And then if you thought that we were done with the basement, we're not. We're coming through here and you've got basically another living area on this side. This could be a third this could be a third primary suite if you wanted it. Most likely it would just be another living room, another living area. Of course, it's gonna take a special person to use this house to its maximum capacity. Now come through here, we're gonna see right off this downstairs living area is a full bathroom. Okay, so I told you at the end of this tour, I would tell you the price. This house is $750,000. Now comment below. We saw a new build in the $700,000 range. Would you rather have this existing house in Quivira Highlands or that new build? Comment below and tell us what you prefer. Okay, welcome back. Again, at the beginning, you might have thought that I was at some trendy bar in Shawnee, but this is actually a new build home. And you can see one of the coolest features in this home is this wet bar behind me. You've got a lit shelf for all your alcohol or whatever it is you want to drink. If you stick around to the end of this tour, not only will I tell you the price of this new build because I think it's a great value, but also I'm looking at one of the coolest features that I've seen in a home. So you're gonna wanna stick around for that because that's gonna be at the very end of this home tour. Come with me first, and what we're gonna see is this is the grand entryway of this home. This home is located in Bristol Highlands. Come with me and you'll see that we've got this really great office space that does face the front of the home. This home is absolutely beautiful, brand new, and you're gonna have to stick around till the end, but you've got really bright lights. I would really appreciate having a well-lit space for my desk. This is a really cool office setup. You've got tons of natural light, windows on both sides. This light fixture doesn't cast light so much out as it does straight down, which is great for me if I'm reading, if I'm studying, if I'm doing whatever I am at my desk. This is a great place to do it. And if you're here, you can see what's going on in Bristol Highlands, people coming in and out, people coming up to your door, anything like that. It's all very visible. So follow me. We're gonna go back past the bar and into the main living area. Coming into this main living area, it is wide open and you've got large windows. You got a picture window in the middle and then you've got two casement windows that are really easy to operate, which is really nice. You've got this porch out back, which we will go take a look at. But first, I wanna point your attention to this beautiful marble fireplace. This fireplace is one of the most gorgeous that I've seen in all of Kansas City. Now it has to be up to your taste, right? If you want something that's lighter, if you want something that's darker, that's why you got to give us a call, and we need to catch the builders before they start building your custom home because they can change those finishes. You don't have to have these finishes. This home is actually a model home, so if you like what you see, again, 816-4MOVE-KC is the way to reach us. We can help you navigate a new build in Shawnee or anywhere else in Kansas City. So coming through here, you've got this L-shaped couch. Of course, you can decorate it however you want. I would probably put a TV over this marble fireplace, although, it might actually be quite ashamed to cover this up because it is so beautiful. You've got this awesome chandelier that gives tons of natural light. Again, if you aren't crazy about this type of fixture, Don Julian Builders can do whatever it is that you want. There's a lot of customization that happens in these homes, and that's why you have to call us early before they start building these homes so that they can spec it out just for you. One feature that I've never seen in a home before is this extended countertop. So you can see this countertop comes in two parts. You've got your cooking, cleaning, food prep part, and I would say this is like a functioning kitchen table in and of itself. You're seating, here they have 5. You could probably seat, 2 more very easily. You just get a little bit narrower bar stools, and you can have family dinner around your extended countertop if that's what you wanted. Now, notice the very new, very modern, very angular light fixtures that give a lot of cool light to the kitchen. And this is gonna be, of course, up to your taste, fully customizable. You can choose whether or not you like that or not. Now, if you want a more formal dining experience, you have this formal dining room area here. You've got this lower chandelier, and then you've got a large table. Again, you could put a bigger table here. You could put this size table here. This size seats 6, and you could put 2 at the ends, which would give you 8. I know family dinners are a big tradition in my family. Every night that we possibly can, we like to gather around the kitchen table and have dinner with all of our kids and my wife. So this is definitely something that we would utilize if we lived here. Going back to the kitchen, you have a lot of cool features in this kitchen area. Not only do you have this beautiful green countertop, the black is a great contrast to kind of break up the colors here. So that's a really neat touch. You have a gas stove, which is a must-have for you culinary experts out there. You can control the temperature so much better. At least that's what I'm told. I'm not great in the kitchen, so you don't need to take my word for it. That's just what I hear. Built-in microwave. Whoa, built-in microwave. That's convenient for you there, and your oven. Come through here, and you've got another oven as well as a refrigerator. All of these things with a kitchen that have a ton of storage. There's so much that you can do in this kitchen, and it's so well connected to the rest of your living space. So if you're entertaining, if you're having people over, this is a great space to do it. Let's go see this pantry. Walk in, you can store all the things that you could possibly need for a rainy day if you don't want to go outside. Everything could be right here at your fingertips. Let's go this way because most of the house is this way. And again, stick around till the end. We're gonna go back to the front and see one of the coolest features I've ever seen in a home. We're coming this way, we're going to the primary bedroom. And this primary bedroom is huge. You've got a king-size bed that fits perfectly in this area. And you've got, again, kind of the whole thing with these windows. You've got a picture window in the middle with 2 casement windows off to the side. You can see right now that there's a ton of construction going on in Bristol Highlands. And because this is a hot area, a lot of people are building here, a lot of people are moving here. This is great, but in a few years, this is all gonna be done and you're gonna have the peace and quiet of living in one of the best areas in Kansas City. Coming through here, you've got these sliding barn doors, really enjoy these. So obviously you can have some privacy if you're in your bathroom. Okay. But coming in here, you have a large soaking tub that also has a shower. You know what this could be useful for? If you have a dog, you could use this to spray your dog down. Otherwise, you can just use it however else you want. That's how I would use it. I put my dog in here, I'd give him a shower. Of course, we'd use this tub as it was intended, of course. And you have a massive walk-in shower. You can see how big it is. There's 2 nozzles on this shower and it's nicely tiled. It's got some nice contrast. It matches the dark colors of the house. You got 2 shower heads, so if you kind of wanted to stand right here, that'd be the confluence of the shower heads. I mean, this is a great area and a great space to spend time, unwind, relax from your stressful day, from your stressful job. Over here, you've got a nice double vanity with plenty of storage. I wear contact lenses, I have glasses, we each have our electric toothbrushes. Emily and I would definitely appreciate the storage that was afforded to us in these locations. I mean, you have, you could put whatever you want in here. Toothpaste, soap, anything that you could possibly use for your bathroom, you have a place for it so that your bathroom can be organized. I know my bathroom is super cluttered, and if you are an organized person, I wish I was an organized person, but this would help, having all this storage. Yes. We're gonna see a very large primary closet right off the primary bedroom, and you've got 2 sides, a his and her side. Of course, we'll leave that up to you to divvy that up how you want. But one of these builders, Don Julian Builders, they are known for quality. They are known for building things very well. And that's why you're gonna need to hire a local agent who knows the local builders and knows how to navigate getting you the best deal. 8164-MOVE-KC is our number. But you can see there's tons of space, tons of areas for you to hang your clothes, for you to put, you know, even if you had like a shoe collection, this would be a perfect spot for that. You know, a lot of you could sort out your clothes from formal to casual to winter clothes to summer clothes. I mean, whatever you wanted to do with this area, great area. Now, one of the nice things about these new builds, and this is very common in newer homes, is right off this closet area, you have your laundry area. It's so intuitive, but so many older homes, as we've seen in other parts of, as we've toured other parts of Shawnee and other homes in Shawnee, they don't have this intuition. So you have this area where you could store some detergent, you can store some dirty clothes, you can use this as a hamper if you wanted to. You know, you just come, change, throw your dirty clothes right here, tuck it away, and make sure that it's all ready for you to wash your clothes on this side. This one doesn't come with a washer and dryer. Most new builds don't. In fact, most new builds, they do require you to buy certain appliances. And so that's why you're gonna need to reach out to, that you don't get any nasty surprises. But here you've got dryer, you've got washer, and then you've got hampers over here, tons of storage areas over here where you could put detergent, soap, anything else that you want. And then you could fold your laundry here and then immediately dump it back into your primary closet. One often overlooked thing about these new builds is they all have these nice mudroom areas. So you can sit down, this is the garage door. We won't open it because it's really chock full of stuff right now. This home is staged and there's a lot of furniture in there, but you come in from coming home, take off your shoes, put your shoes off right here. There's even a coat closet that you could put your coats on a rainy day like today, stuff it all in there. I mean, and then grab it on your way out, get in your car and go explore the rest of Shawnee or Kansas City. Off of the mudroom and coat closet area, there is one of the first secondary bedrooms that we're gonna see. Now, each secondary bedroom has an attached bathroom. Each of them have a full bathroom. So whether you have kids, whether you're living alone, whether you're having guests, you have ultimate privacy because every person has their own shower, every person has their own toilet and their own sink. Of course, this one is you know, staged right now. Nobody's really using it, but this would be a great one if you had a young child. I know this is probably where we put our two boys because if we're sleeping in the primary, we want to be kind of close to them for when they have their night terrors or when they have their nightmares, we could be kind of close. But we're gonna go explore the rest of the secondary bedrooms down in the basement, so keep on watching. One of the unique things about this new build is this layout is a reverse 1.5, and that means that there are more bedrooms downstairs as well as more living space. One of the cool things about this is that there is kind of this middle tier or middle level as you come down where you have access to your backyard. A lot of this, I haven't seen this particular style before, but I would see it's very useful, very utilitarian. You can let your dog out right here, or you can let your dog out if you have one upstairs through the porch. So a couple of good options. This is a small little patio. I wouldn't expect that you'd be holding any, you know, cookouts or anything here, but this might be a useful place to store, you know, your kids' Power Wheels or whatever else you need to use in this area. Come downstairs to the basement and you'll be surprised at what's down here because this is a really cool basement area. Okay, come down here and you see an amazing basement. Remember, we started at that wet bar up in the front, and that's a really kind of striking thing to walk into for a house, but I would say this bar is even more striking. You've got, I mean, this is kind of a cool like whiskey bar, cigar lounge kind of vibe. I mean, look at this backsplash. This is definitely, you know, a cigar lounge type of backsplash. Now, whether it's your style or not, again, you need to customize these houses to fit what your taste is, but you have a place for a fridge here with a water line. You've got a sink. You've got nicely lit with the shelves with the ambient light. You've even got a microwave built in underneath here. This is basically a full kitchen. The only thing that you don't have is a cooktop. But this is the ultimate entertainer's area. You can mix your drinks, serve them out to people sitting at the bar, serve them out to people who are sitting over here watching the Chiefs game or watching a movie or what have you. Over here, what I would use this for, I would definitely turn this into a poker table, right? You just buy like a round poker table, and then while people are watching the game, you can have 5 or 6 dudes back here, or women, whoever you want to invite over to play poker. Another thing that you could do, this is a great area for a pool table. Put a pool table right here and just have awesome parties. I would love that. Coming off to this side, this new build doesn't have a television, but this is where I would put my television. I might not put the television upstairs to cover, so I don't cover the marble fireplace, but I would definitely put a television here. Or you know what, better yet, get some blackout shades, get some blackout curtains, put a projector right here, put a huge projector screen here, and then put a nice couch right here. I think that would be great for your family movie nights, for your friends coming over, whatever it is you wanted. This would be incredible. Coming through here, I want to show you every nook and cranny of this house because you'll get to see what quality you have. This doesn't have the shower. You still have the ability so that people can use this downstairs, this bathroom downstairs to wash your hands, obviously use a toilet, so that you don't have to use a bathroom that's attached to a bedroom. Okay, now a lot of you people who come, you're moving all your stuff from wherever you're moving from, you need a place to store it, come in here. This place is incredible. You've got so much storage here, completely unfinished. You could finish this if you wanted to. You could push this area out. I would probably just leave it this way because this is useful storage. It goes all the way back down here, and you have your sump pump, you've got your main panel, and this is just a great area to just keep your Christmas stuff, you keep your Thanksgiving stuff. It's almost Halloween. Keep your Halloween stuff down here, so that the rest of your house is uncluttered and beautiful. There's 2 more bedrooms to see down here, each with their own bathroom. What's convenient about these is, again, with the reverse 1.5, you have a level that has more bedrooms, and they're all conforming bedrooms. Remember the 2 things that we always say a bedroom needs: closet and egress. So you have egress here, and one of the things with egress is that you need a ladder. If it's going to have a window well like this, you need a ladder in order for you to get out. So large bedroom here, I think this is a full, but you could easily put a king if you wanted to. At least the queen would be very comfortably fit here. Each of these bedrooms has, like I said, every single bedroom has a attached full bathroom. This is great. You have your sink space here, you've got a full shower there, and you don't really need to leave this area to use the bathroom, which is great for your guests, great for your kids if they want privacy, and very large walk-in closet. Not quite as big as the primary, but of course we don't expect it to be. This is a secondary bedroom, but this is larger than most primary closets in Kansas City. So you get nice luxury for the cost. Okay, we're back to where we started. Remember I said I was looking at one of the most incredible things that I've seen on a house. This porch is incredible. If you want privacy and you want an area to be outside, there's really nothing that can beat this. It's completely surrounded by your house. It's got a wall with a fountain. This is an oasis. Obviously they have some plants out here, and this is probably what I would do. Use this kind of like a contained greenhouse. Great place to read, great place to relax. You could even just come out here and enjoy Shawnee, Kansas from the privacy of your own house without anybody interrupting you. Okay, I told you I would tell you the price. This house is just under $1.3 million. Now, comment below, do you think that's a good value? Do you think that's overpriced? For me, from where I come from in Los Angeles, California, this is an incredible value. You're not gonna get anything like this, anything close to this in Los Angeles for $1.3 million. Now, maybe you decided that Shawnee, Kansas isn't right for you. Well, I've got another vlog tour for you. Just click right here.